you can read a script online for a scene that I think was going to take place at the Anne Frank house, and I wondered if there was anything else that you filmed that you thought was particularly like you were surprised didn't make it into the film, because that was very out there. So we didn't know if there was anything else that maybe got pulled back as well.
That scene killed at the table read, that Anne Frank scene, and I could not believe they were going to do that. I was very impressed with their chutzpah. However, I think what happened was Spielberg was there at that table read, and he just, after I think the table read, I think he just looked at him and went, "You're not doing the Anne Frank thing. You're gonna rewrite that, guys. Thanks." Okay,
Very, very difficult man to say no to, I imagine. As well.
He wasn't. Yeah, I don't think he was too thrilled. I mean, I actually remember looking over at his face, and he just was like,
"Yeah."
He wasn't into it. He wasn't laughing. So I think that's what happened to the Anne Frank scene. And so we never shot it. Obviously, it was written right out before we ever got to Europe. But I think I actually have an original copy over there, where that scene is still in it, from my table read script. So, we shot a really funny scene with Joanna Lumley that didn't make the cut. We shot a scene with this French waiter guy. We shot like a much longer scene in the French restaurant. Didn't make it in. Let's see. I'm trying to think of any other stuff we might have shot that really didn't work or make it in. And there were a few pieces. I mean, there were a few characters that I think just kind of were cut for time. But the Anne Frank scene for me was that was the big one. That was the big laugh that.
Is there a part of you that wishes it did make it?
Yeah. Oh,
because that would have blown up, wouldn't it? Whether the trouble would have been worth, I don't know, but that would have been huge.
Yeah, it was pretty massive, and I believe that would have been Jacob doing that scene. So,
yeah.
It's a shame, but it's not. It's it is what it is. I guess you got to do what you got to do, and the people cutting the checks are telling you how to do your job.
Yeah, fair enough.